Hi, welcome to my project-based iSTEM education unit. My unit will be a project-based lesson sequence that has students develop an ecosystem inside of a water bottle, with students working in groups of 2 to 3 to create the environments that are then the centerpiece of the STEM learning continuum. The lessons will be spread over 3 weeks using the 5E constructivist model, with students developing the capacity to understand what environments need to stay healthy for the organisms that inhabit them. Students will develop skills across a range of STEM disciplines in the form of science, understand the environment around them, maths, using measurements and organising data, digital technology, going further in the digital space of sustainable farming, and design and technologies, building their water bottle ecosystems. This lesson is an example of interdisciplinary STEM education, as the skills and concepts become interconnected and interdependent between the common learning area disciplines. These are some of the curriculum links involved in this unit. For science, students learn about the ecosystems around them. For digital technology, students learn about sustainable ecosystems being used for food production in the form of hydroponics. For design and technology, students will create a water bottle ecosystem. And for mathematics, students use line graphs to showcase their ecosystem findings. Pedagogies. Using Bybee's 5E model in the lesson is an example of a constructivist approach that allows students to be guided and supported during their STEM project. The 5E model includes the steps of engage, sparking interest, explore, ideas, explain, patterns and relationships, elaborate, planning and conducting open investigations, and evaluate, representing new understandings. Also embedded in my teaching priorities will be the use of behavioural pedagogies, most notably in the form of direct instruction. Direct teaching is about allowing many opportunities of practice for students, having organiser, teacher-controlled lessons, routine, focus on the process of learning, and positive reinforcement. The project tasks will involve students creating an ecosystem in a water bottle. Ecosystems in a water bottle is a great way to deepen your students' understandings about the connection that exists between organisms and the environment and what features are necessary for their survival. It encourages students to observe firsthand what factors are needed to create a healthy ecosystem. Take students on a walk around the school. Encourage them to look for examples of how plants and animals interact with the environment. Think about what each animal they see eats and how it could be connected to other living things. Within the lesson plan, discuss and brainstorm the different environments that students know of and what environments need to stay healthy. Break the word ecosystem into morphemes, eco/system, and see if students can work to create a definition using their knowledge of what these morphemes mean. Have students make predictions about what they think would happen if part of an environment was removed, e.g., clean air or water. How do you think this would change the environment and what lives in the environment? Organisation. The STEM activity can be used as a whole class demonstration tool or can involve your students directly in the design process. Students should work in pairs of 3s. Before beginning the activity, encourage students to begin in a transparent plastic drinks bottles from home, enough for 2 per group. Ensure students wash their hands when handling natural material. Ensure students are supervised when cutting the plastic bottles. You may also like to make this activity a fair test by changing different variables as part of the setup. Water bottle ecosystem materials. 2 empty transparent drinking bottles, scissors, grass seeds, bean seeds or mixed packets, masking tape, soil, water, string, small pebbles, or garden gravel. This is what the students will create with the 2 bottles. At the end, there will also be a summative assessment. Students are put into groups of 2 to 3 and are tasked with creating a water bottle ecosystem that will be recorded and measured over the 3 weeks of the task. Students use the growth of the ecosystem, measurement, and put them in a poster with descriptions of what they have learned from the experiment, ideas associated with ecosystems, illustrations, photos of the experiment, and future sustainable elaborations of the task included in the poster. At the end of the unit, students will present a short summary of their learning and post it to the rest of the class. Students will also complete an individual worksheet associated with ecosystems to track their progress and understanding of ideas learned in the unit.